Happy Wednesday! I wanted to walk you guys through the trade that I took today and also walk you through how I've been using my indicator to help me trade. Let's get right into it. Place a call on Tesla. The indicators I typically use to trade are the indicator that I'm going to show you guys today, and I call it the Davis ORB. And I also wanted to say thank you to everyone who has purchased the ORB indicator, and especially thank you to everybody who's reached out to me. Even like today, one of you guys reached out to me and you guys took the same exact trade I'm about to show, and they also used the indicator, and they were like, oh my goodness, I wrote it to TP3. And I was like, yo, I literally took the same exact trade. So I was like, I feel like I took that as a sign to go ahead and film another video today. So yes, I've literally been working on it because that is the main indicator that I use to trade as well. So when I made version 1, I feel like I wanted it to have a few more features. It really wasn't properly calibrated for the futures versus options market, because I typically traded options. I knew other people who traded futures was using it too, so I wanted to update that and make sure that their orb range was perfect. I also added in the option to turn on and off historical boxes. I did all this stuff. I'll add a picture on the screen of the recent updates I made, but I have been working on that, you guys. I'm not even a coder. I just been putting stuff in the cloud and telling it what I want and making it update the code. If there's any errors that come up through TradingView, I make it fix it. So I've been going at this thing. I feel even this week, or if it wasn't this week, it was last week, I literally fell asleep trying to update this code. So I just wanted it to be perfect though, so that's all right. All right, and you guys should be able to see what I'm seeing now. So this morning, Tesla opened up in a negative. It was wicking really crazy, but I also had a put wall in the area. So as soon as this candle right here opened up and the orb range formed, I went on and got into the trade. So I believe I placed a 425 strike, and I literally rode all the way up, let's see, to TP3. So basically what's happening with the indicator is that the orb range forms based off of the first 3 candles of the day. It gives me a range, and it gives me the orb high, the orb low, pre-market high, pre-market low, my put targets and my call targets. And today I literally just rode it up. I got into the trade right here. I got in a little early, the candle right before the candle broke the orb range. So I got in a little early, and I'll replay this playback too, so it's in the right view so everybody can see everything pop up. Let me see. At max, I was riding the trade to a little bit below the 432 key level. So the first 3 candles of the day just formed, and the orb range just formed as well. As soon as the orb range formed, I got into the trade. I didn't wait for it to cross the orb like I normally would. I got in, and because there was a put wall there, so once it bounced off of that, I knew we were good to go. And yes, and so the indicator marked our call targets. It hit target price 1, it hit target price 2, and target price 3 was at 432.13. And yes, so I literally got out there because there was a key level. So when you're trading call walls, put walls, key levels, support and resistance, areas of supply and demand, literally all the same thing. They act as areas of resistance or support, or price magnet areas. So the price of the stock would typically gravitate towards these areas. So I kind of play those, because normally Tesla especially really respects key levels and resistance levels and support levels. So once anything typically then test that key level or that price level, I'll just go and get into the trade. So that's that, and I'll replay this one more time to let you guys see. This is literally the indicator I use. This was the exact trade I took today. I just hopped in a little bit early, but I did that because I trade breakouts and retests. Because even the orb strategy that I'm showing you guys right now is a breakout strategy. So yes, so right here is the market open at 9:30. Second candle formed, the third candle formed, and I think I had the volume on today, so that definitely confirmed that I was getting in. That candle formed. I also had my 8 EMA, my 21 EMA, and my 34 EMA all confirming an upward direction. Had a fair value gap form right here. I was in the trade. There was no reason not to get in. I rode it at TP1, rode it at TP2, related to TP3. So if you like literally follow this like indicator exactly, read the price action, like the indicator played out the trade for you today. And I know most days it typically doesn't hit TP3, but like today was just like a day that it literally went right up to TP3 and it was perfect. And let's see what I made. I cannot remember. Let's see. What did I make today trading this contract? So I placed a Tesla 425 call with a June 3rd expiration, 0 DTE contract, which means the contract was brought today and I have to close out of the contract before 4 p.m. And I brought the contract for $220. I closed out the contract with $647, which means I made a profit of $427 with a 194% increase. So, whoop, whoop. That was a trade. I feel like this was like a plus trade. This was like, well, actually I feel like for me personally, it was an A trade because I didn't let the candle close above the orb range. I got in one candle early, which would have been, I got in here, I'm showing you guys, it's like little vertical at 940, but technically if it was an A plus setup, I would have gotten it at 950. So that was that, but yes, I'm excited. It was a good trade. I think that's it. It's pretty simple. Oh yeah, and on the chart, you guys probably see like other little lines, like the put wall, the key levels, and like my notification that my swing trade was in the money. So that's what these little dotted lines are. So once Tesla hit like 425, my swing trade was in the money and my call for today was in the money. And that was that. I feel like this indicator is like perfect. I literally use it every single trading session. I think right now I actually have one of the settings turned off. So when you're using the indicator, you can go in it and make updates and change the markets that you're in. So I can honestly like walk through that right now with all of you guys as the trade is playing out. So right now we're in the equities or options market, so I would select that. If you're trading futures, you can also go into that and change the market just so the timing of the orb range is like on point. I'm gonna show you guys like me toggling on and off every feature, and I'll just go through my settings as well. So right now my current default settings for the indicator are the equities market, the 930 to 945 orb range. I typically show the orb box, my stop losses, my target prices, and I normally keep on the historical boxes. And that's like one of the things I added to the new code update was the option to turn it on or off. Because my manager actually uses my indicator when he trades as well, and he trades in futures market. So one day I was looking at his chart, I was like, why are there so many boxes up there? Like, why do you have duplicate boxes? And he was like, I don't know, it was just there. So I like left it there. And that's what inspired me to go and make sure that the code was correct for the futures versus the options market. And he was one of the people that mentioned like, oh, like, is there a way to turn off the boxes? So I appreciate like everybody like who used the indicator, who's like reached out to me and like gave me feedback or asked me different questions, because like I was literally able to make the indicator better for all of us, because this is literally the indicator I use to trade too. So it's perfect. So here, I'll replay the trade one more time. I'll walk through this. And so when I made the update to this indicator, I actually defaulted all of the settings to be exactly like mine. Even like the colors of it are literally the colors that were on my indicator. So I defaulted everybody's and added in the code to every single person who purchased. And I sent you all like an updated email so everybody had the correct link and making sure everything was all right. And yes, and so the box fill is just purple, my TP is like a lime green, the put target is a hot pink, my stop loss is black, and I always show like all of the numbers from the previous day, like yesterday's high, yesterday's low, pre-market high, pre-market low, overnight, yesterday's high color. Right now it's yellow, but normally it's indigo. So I go in between both. It depends on like my mood, honestly. And it changes, like right here, you guys can see it changing if I wanted to do different colors, different stuff like that. So yeah. And you can go through and edit the style. So right now I actually have the table off. So the table is like all of the numbers that typically pop up with the indicator just in one spot in the corner. Sometimes like when I'm trading on my personal laptop, not on the big screen, it's just a little bit too much. So I just toggle it on and off at times. And you can turn on so many different things, like the inline status right here on the top left. I can change what I want to see, like if you want to confirm which market you're in, confirm the time of your orb range, you can do that. Any lines, there's these like little itty bitty lines right here that correlate to the target prices and all that stuff, so you could toggle that on and off if you prefer like a cleaner chart. So I like really love that, because some days it's just I don't want to see, I can see the number, I can see the little box right there, and I just want my chart to be a little bit more simple. So I feel like it just depends on my mood, honestly. The pane labels, and those are the things that like are all the numbers that populate your story, you guys. We have the boxes, if you want the orb range, boxes on or off, you could toggle that just like that. When your pane labels on and off, you can do that. The lines on and off, just like that. The inline status is actually right here to the left. You can change what you see there. And you go to the input, you can change your market. You go to the orb range, you can change that. If you want the orb boxes to show, you can toggle that on and off. Stop losses, you can toggle that on and off. Like literally everything you could customize about the orb, which is definitely like my favorite part about it. Because some days I don't need all that. Some days I do. And yeah, and I think that's it. I think that's all I have for you guys. That was literally the trade I took today. I don't think I ever finished closing out my video. I just came out to watch the sunset. Just wanted to shout out to everybody who brought my indicator, or anyone who's brought any of my products that I created. Since I've been trading, like I like put some products that I've been using like for myself on sale. So like the trading indicator, I literally use that every single day. The candlestick study guide, I still refresh myself on that like literally every other trading session. Like that's how I was able to identify like candlestick patterns, because those are important too. Like even though I use my indicator, I also rely on other things and other indicators like EMAs and fair value gaps and support and resistance, all these different like levels, which are like really important. But the indicator kind of gives me a guidance. So I created all of these tools and all these products. I even recently like created like a little guide, because like so many people keep reaching out to me and saying like, oh, I want to learn how to trade, I want to learn how to trade. But I feel like some people like they're just interested, they want to like make money fast, but like don't realize that it's going to take like a lot more energy and time and studying and reviewing. But I made this little guide just to like tell people like there are other ways to invest your money and make money in a more passive way, like having a high yield savings account, buying stocks and just holding them long term, swing trading, which you're holding the trades a little bit longer, but it's a higher premium to get into the trade, but the return is typically higher and the risk is high too, because like you can lose the premium that you put into the contract if it does not go in your favor. Day trading, so like even me, like I don't day trade like all day, like I only day trade like within hour range of the day, because I have a 9 to 5 and I'm literally at work. So it's literally gonna be typically like in and out, like a few minutes, no more than an hour. And when I'm swing trading, I'm in the trade a little bit longer. But all these ways are just different ways that you can invest your money and make money. I just wanted to create a little guide to like put people on and like tell everybody like what I'm actually doing, what's my strategy, who am I learning from. I have like links in there that like link to like discords I'm a part of and like all that stuff, more information about trading. I'm really putting Claude to work. Like I know Claude is sick of me, like oh my goodness. But yeah, that's all I want to share. I just kind of just wanted to give you guys a little bit more insight into like trading, because it's been making me money, and I feel like so many people trade, like even like people who reach out to me like since I've been creating content. Like there's like 5 women like I'm like in contact with like on a weekly, monthly basis who like talk to me about trading and talk to me about how they're doing and their trading journey. And it's so wild. Like it like makes me like, you know, want to continue to like post content about it and tell people about it, because there's so many people that I'm in contact with that are retired from trading. Like they work part-time, they don't work, like, and I'm talking about like really smart people. Like this one girl, we've been like getting a little bit more into like our history and like what we do. And this girl is like a registered nurse. Like she doesn't work anymore. She has a business, she's day trading, she's killing it. Like we were talking about what we be making. Like it's just so crazy, because like you really just cannot talk to everybody about it, because it's just like it's like insane. Like it's kind of crazy. Like everybody don't get it, don't get the vibes, and like don't understand like how much is like really going into it on the back end. And like everybody just sees you just making this money, but it's like y'all don't see the hours that I'll be studying. You guys don't see the hours like I've invested into coding this stuff, creating study guides for myself, like reviewing charts, reviewing trades, reviewing journal entries, like all this stuff, like studying, watching YouTube videos, like everything. It's so much stuff that goes into it, but I think it's worth it. It's worth it if you have the time. I say learn, or at least like at minimum get a high yield savings account. And yeah, I think all of that to say was just like, I know I've just been in contact with so many people who are trading and who many people are on the same journey with me. And I love when you guys like reach out to me and like talk to me about it. I love when you guys give me feedback about the products I've used, especially the indicator, because like I literally was able to make that better. And I love it. I'm obsessed with it. I feel like it's so much cleaner, it runs so much smooth, and I'm excited. Like I feel like I just want to tell everybody about trading and investing, get into your money. Like I feel like this year has been like all about like discipline and like investing and like getting my finances together, getting established, and like really like thinking towards the future, like where my finances is gonna be going. I don't want to work forever. Like I want to retire early. Like retirement age got raised. Like jobs aren't as secure as they used to be. Everybody's getting fired. AI is taking over, and I feel like just having multiple streams of income is like obviously like the way to go. And I feel like that's something that I've been like working on like these past years, trying to see like how can I do that. And I feel like I finally figured it out. Like I have my 9 to 5. 9 to 5 is a sales job, so I can make commission checks. Now I have these digital products. Now I'm day trading and swing trading, like my dividends from my investments and all that stuff. So I'm just grateful that, you know, all of my work and all of my investing, all my research is like paying off. And it's like, it's paying off. It's so good. It's so cool. And I just want to tell everybody about it, because like I like refuse to work forever. I want to be rich. I want to be stacked up. I want to have investments. Like I want to do all the things. I want to live my dream life. I genuinely believe that I deserve to live my dream life. So I will do that in this lifetime before I die. So whatever I got to do, I got to swing trade, got to day trade, got to invest, got to buy stocks, got to buy shares, got to have high yield savings accounts, got to have multiple streams of income. Whatever I need to do, I'm doing it, because I want to live my dream life. Like I'm going to just put up some of the things I've been like manifesting. Like, look at this. Like, I need multiple streams of income. These are the things I want. These are the things I want. These are things I need, and things that I feel like I deserve. So that's that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for listening to my rant. I hope the indicator's been helping you guys. Let me know if you guys want me to go more in detail. Like I feel like I was pretty straight to the point in this video. But if you want like a further breakdown, if you have any more questions, like leave a comment. Let me know. Let me know the vibes. Good luck trading this month. It's literally June 3rd. Like the month just started. Like I'm getting stricter with myself. Discipline is the word of the month. I'll tell you that. Trading has been testing me. Trading has been testing me. I feel like trading has been testing like my patience, my discipline, the ability to admit like when you're wrong. It's like sometimes you could place a trade and you think you're going right, but it's actually wrong. And like how quick am I able to like be like, girl, you wrong, get out the trade. So like I feel like all these different things have been testing me, but it's been a journey. I've been loving it. Like I'm rooting for everybody trading. I'm wishing you all a good June, a happy month full of prosperity and love, whether if you're trading or not. And yeah, so happy June. Goodbye. Thank you so much for watching.